Yo, what's up, guys? So today I want to get some more experience using the new physical SS trio. So I'm gonna be running them in a different event. I'm really curious how they're gonna perform in here, but this I'm gonna be running them against the Cell Max fight, specifically stage two. Um, so main thing with this stage is that actually, yeah, it's stream STR. It's just one phase, and them being physical, that's what makes me kind of curious how they're gonna handle it type disadvantage here. So this is the team I thought of. I think I, everyone else would be fine. Well, actually, I'm a little worried about them, but eh, yeah, I want to try like this. Actually, I'm gonna pull up the stats for the Cell Max fight just to give us a little refresher course. So I'll be right back with that. All right, got it pulled up. So right here, let's see, 300,000. No, not 300,000. It's 300 million HP. That's got to be one of the largest health pools in the game, but makes sense, of course. So this might seem like a little confusing at first, but it seems like from what I recall is that like as the turn goes on, like as the fight goes on, like deeper in the fight, like the more turns you get, it goes from this to this to this, or it might be based off of HP. They might say that in the information page. We'll have to take a look at that. But anyway, these super attacks are so likely. Look at the percentage of them happening. So them happening like right away is just so likely. Um, so yeah, this 50%, would that be like 3 million instead? And that buffs the normal attacks 80%. So yeah, and then buffs his own defense, lowers your attacking defense. And then this right here, I just think is a intriguing ability, I suppose, of just that like any AGL, they just reduce damage received by 30%. I guess that's to make it towards like type advantage damage you deal towards them are like kind of evened out. Weird. Let's take a look back here, see if they say in the information page, like, they say anything about his super attack getting... Okay, yeah, they do say about the HP. Be aware that depending on Cell Max's remaining HP, its super attack will have additional effects or be able to deal more damage. So, yeah, they don't have any sort of indicators like how much HP he needs to be at, but I'd assume maybe it's split into thirds. I don't know. You can kind of tell actually by this like attacks per turn. Whenever he's doing 10 attacks in a turn, then he's gonna do this. Okay, guess that's one sign of it. Anyway, characters you cannot take on in stage 2. Nuking characters, Devilman. Yep. Anyway, I'm wondering if I should honestly replace them. I'm a bit worried about them. I mean, I have them with full dodge. Nah, how about this? If I lose specifically because of them, then I'll replace them. But until that happens, then they're going to stay on. Just think that their damage is going to be very valuable. Let's quickly go through the builds. Alright, actually, keep forgetting that this is the most optimal way to do it, because then you can switch through right here. Anyway, so yeah, I gave them full crit, try to maximize like the damage from like the standby, but from a previous video I had a lot of bad luck with the standby crit, like literally 50% crit. Whatever. A little bit of dodge just to help give them the chance to live supers if they're ever in trouble from one. A little bit additional because they have additionals in their kit, so they don't need a whole lot. Have them at 69. I tried to also go with a similar thing where I want to emphasize the crits for their standby damage. Cheat, I have as much additional as I can, trying to avoid dodge. Full dodge, secondary additional. Don't feel the need to give them crit because at 24 key they have guaranteed crit. And if you give them the right amount of rainbow orbs that they want, then they're going to be doing a lot of additionals. I only have Future Gohan here at 55%, but I'm bringing him because I imagine that we'd be dealing a lot of damage, and by the time we get his domain out, like that'll probably help finish, not necessarily him, but his domain having extreme class enemies and allies take more damage. Which, that makes me think now, because I actually do have an extreme class ally here, Vegeta, but he's also at 55%. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's really good. So, I think he will be fine. Anyway, let's hop in. Alright, let's see if we got, yep, animations can play. Good to see Future Gohan's intro. Okay. So, from what Dokkan info goes off of, his super, Submaster Super right away has a 40% chance to activate. So, I don't think it's going to be all too likely it's going to be in the last slot, but you never know. I think doing that. I want to get the blue boys, yeah. Try to get them as many rainbow orbs as I can. 16 million right off the bat. I think the friend was rainbowed. I didn't look too closely. Alright, additional. Their passive additionals here have a 50% chance to be a super, and they both just failed. But that's the hidden potential. That's the hidden potential that just activated. Okay. So we can't deal any status effects to him quite yet. That's gonna take a bit of time. I think, like, as the turns go on, he actually becomes susceptible to the status effects as time goes on. I don't remember exactly what turns it is that you have to wait till, but eventually he can be sealed and stunned and attack lowered. And then, I mean, who really cares about defense lowering? Alright, Future Gohan takes the super. What does he take? Very good. 80% damage reduction will live on. But yeah, Cell Max in this, you only super once in a turn. Okay. Because the very first stage of this event, I still remember, like, back when they came out in 2022, the final phase would actually super, but a lot of the times, twice in one turn. That was just super devastating. If they were getting these supers, which is good, these are also 50% chance to be a super, these additionals. Very good. I'm not really too worried about them taking normals. Nice. Not like it even mattered. Okay. How do I handle this? I think I should. That. No int orbs in sight. But at least have these AGL orbs. The int gammas, I think the way that, oh wow. I think the way that they're designed is actually kind of funny. You can tell, like, I guess, in a way they're having fun designing that unit. They aren't, like, super crazy meta, but it's so fun to think about that, like, the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 units back in 2022. Gamma 1 is SCR seemingly because, like, he wears, like, the red cape and all that. Like, he's kind of associated with the color red. And then Gamma 2, kind of same thing, but instead of red is blue, so he's associated with the color blue, so he's AGL. And then whenever they made this LR that has both of them, like, I know that everyone else has probably realized it by this point, but it's just, it just works out so well that, you know, ends being purple. That's what happens when you mix red and blue together. And then they do prefer int orbs, but they can actually deal with either STR or AGL orbs, which lines up to their primary, well, to their colors that like they're associated with. I was gonna say primary colors, which I guess in a way, yeah, but like they have a lot of yellow in them as well. Okay, I'm a little worried about a super here. I think they're dead. I don't really have much faith in them. Ow. That's okay. We'll go in and try it again. Same team. Yep. What are they? Oh yeah, they lead superheroes, that's right. Of course, they were Carnival. Yeah, the one of the teal point owners, alright. So I didn't even really get killed from them, so I'm gonna keep them on. I want to see that 25% dodge happen to us on a super or something. That's gonna be hype. I definitely do enjoy getting the physical SS trio. Definitely enjoy having them on opposite rotations. Like how much? I guess it does kind of matter because like, let's say like you get both of them, you and the friend turn 1, and you float one of them. When turn 3 comes around, you'll only be having one of the 77% defense buff up. All that at the bottom because it only lasts for 2 turns. Okay. This is not very great. That's... trying to think of a way to get a lot of rainbow orbs. I think this will be fine right here. Yep. Super right away. What, they have like 45% damage reduction here? Ow. Okay. Alright. Now we go in and try again. That's what's kind of... I guess it's kind of a good thing about these really short fights is that, like, if you just get instantly killed, you can just hop right back in. Especially with this Cell Max fight, having unlimited attempts. Future Gohan slot 7 is not cool. I do not appreciate that. Nope, I sure do not. Oh boy. Vegeta's not going to be handling this all too much better. That's a lot of rainbow orbs actually, which is good. Not good enough. Wow, that is... I got cucked. Oh well. Oh. Okay. Just... opening rotations just needs to go your way. Yeah. And right back in we go. Oh my gosh. Future go on slot 7 again. You can't make this up. What tends to help is like when he doesn't attack like right away. That's what's good. They don't need... well, how many orbs do they want? Is it like 2 or 3? I think it's only 2. Yeah, because up to 2 additional super attacks within the turn. Or with the other one, with AGL or STR. So they only need to do that. Bada bing, bada boom. And that was terrible in terms of rainbow orbs. Pray. They might actually kind of struggle taking these normals then, since I didn't get a whole lot of damage reduction. I got like 7 right there. I'd imagine this SS trio would be handling a super a lot better after doing their initial 18-key super. So, alright, let's see how they do it. Let's see. That's a good bit better. Yeah, it definitely kind of makes sense as to them struggling a little bit here, being type disadvantaged. They don't really have guard in this base form. I just wish that the standby was just a little bit more flexible, and if you really needed to float the standby, you can't. I just wish that you had that flexibility, I suppose. It is what it is. Because the standby only lasts for 3 turns. Okay. They're not struggling for normals, that's good. What if I should just do that? Wait, how many attacks in the slot too? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, only 4. Dang. Just could have been 1 more, please. I think I'll do it. Oh, I should have played the animation. I wasn't thinking about it. I think I should do this. Yeah, it doesn't have to be just specifically them getting the physical orbs. It can be any unit getting the physical orbs. Okay. Where's this super gonna be at? Not right away. If it's on Evolution Blue Vegeta, he'll handle it fine. His very first turn, he's got guard and all that stuff. Is 50% damage reduction baseline. It's 10% more with each attack received. I think it only builds up 30% within the turn though. Okay, so he has guard, 60% damage reduction for this. Yep, not a problem. I'm only just not wondering, 9th anniversary brought in a very crazy power creep into the game. So kind of curious is what is the 10th anniversary gonna do for this game? It's the 10th anniversary. Game's gonna be a decade old. It's just what the heck? That's crazy to think. Ow, that hurts. Oh, and of course, the standbys conflict. Well, goodbye, Gammas. Y'all can go somewhere else. All that. Now I'm hoping they'll handle this a little bit better than last time, because they have the other SS trios 77% defense. So come on, less than 300. That is a lot less than 300. Wow. Yeah, that's defense support is just so crazy. It's gonna really I don't know if it's gonna be that much, but like it can potentially like help reevaluate certain characters. Like some that would have fallen off can be revived through this. Basically having like 154% defense as long as you keep one to each rotation. The physical trio, I mean. Very glad that I don't have to deal with multiple supers in one turn with this fight. Because it's very likely to happen at first, and then the rest you just have to deal with the normals. But yeah, the Gammas can handle these normals right here. Only like 1 million. That's funny to say, only 1 million. Back whenever like 2 years ago, like 1 million was a lot even for a super. Okay. I don't think it would be a smart idea to use their active skill. Not ever. With them being type disadvantage, I don't really trust that. I would want to get more orbs. There's a lot I could get, but then I'd kind of sacrifice linking them up. So I'm just gonna unleash it here. This time I'll turn on the animation. Oop. I swiped up as if it's an active. Okay, so that's not mine. How much? Okay, so there's only like a 24% chance to crit there. Oh, they have the brand new equips. I kind of decide against giving them the new equips because I really don't want to interrupt this build. Like, the extra defense probably would help a lot, but I like having just all this dodge here. Yeah, gotta do this. Oh, no, I healed enough where I could do this. Yeah, sure, let's play it. The costume change mechanic. They kind of just abandoned that because they realized that like it was not very well received. A lot of people seem kind of indifferent about it, but like in a way, like you can tell. I'm not sure if y'all remember LRAGL, Krillin, and Gohan from Namek Saga. That was a unit that like very well would have fit the condition to like have a costume change, because literally all they do is just change clothes. But they made it a transformation instead, so where you can actually link up like the pre-transform version with the post-transform version. I think that's possible with them. I don't remember, but yeah, with the costume change mechanic, that's something that you actually cannot do. So if I had another like Evolution Blue Vegeta in this form, I would not be able to link them up because they don't count as like a separate unit. It's just like aesthetics. That's all it is. Changes appearance after performing the active skill. They just... yeah, they realize that like that's not really a very... what's the term I'm looking for? It's just not useful, really. Okay, part of me wants to not... I'll see how the next turn even go, but part of me doesn't want to use the other physical SS Trio standby. I want to try to get the Gammas out. I think that would be good. So now they can sell Max. I don't think it was the previous turn. What turn is this? Turn 5, 4. Oh, I can't see. But yeah, he can have everything done to him except being stunned. Turn 4. Okay. I think eventually he can get stunned. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about defense lowering him. I mean, when has defense lowering ever been significant? Maybe at some point, but I mean, especially with how many characters can crit and ignore defense, like, what's the point? Well, we were throwing the key ends on. Their easy is really good. I'm just they're going nuts. Getting them at max key, get that guaranteed crit is just, oh my gosh. And they're lowering attack on every super attack that they do. My goodness. 25 dodge. So Vegeta can seal him now. I'm gonna... I don't know, this looks kind of scary, man. Oh, wait, doesn't Vegeta action break? What am I thinking of? I think it's like... No, I don't want to use the standby. I don't. I'm just gonna pop this off right here. I keep double checking just to make sure.
計算だけでわかるもんじゃない。俺たちサイヤ人はな。
I love this OST, by the way. I just can't get over it. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying just a second ago, like his transformation OST, like this one, whenever he does the Big Bang attack, it sounds really good, but the transformation one, just I've been addicted to it for how many months now? Since like late March or something. Like, jeez. Yeah. I think I hate to do that, the feature going on. I really want to get his domain off, but this would be smarter right now. Nice heal. He's gonna super right away. Yep. His attack's been lowered a lot though. Let's see. Yeah, Vegeta does have some sort of action break on this super. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think his transform state's kind of strange with the how he does a lot more damage, like the lower the health of the enemies at. Okay, wait, is this mine? Yeah, come on, guys, you can crit. You guys can crit, come on. That's good. I always love seeing whenever a unit lowers attack, because it's just it can be so helpful, especially if you have like a lot of characters on the team that lower attack. Vegeta taking that for 150k. That's what it seemed like he took that for. He didn't have his attack lowered, no, so Sumax is only doing 3 million right there. What? Vegeta's that good? He's that goated? What? Alright, finally get their standby off.
Ichigo はあいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
I also love this OST too, it's so good. Okay, Vegeta has his revive now, so that's good. And I actually float off this standby, which is nice. Would they be able to handle slot 1? I mean, he's sealed. I think... I'm gonna just do that. I want to see if I could possibly get, like... I don't know. I want to see if I could get them to finish with the standby. That would be really hype. But this team has a lot of damage dealers. So we'll see if we get there. Yeah, once the certain amount of turns pass, I think like you have to reach turn 4, it seems. It could have been turn 3, I just wasn't looking, but turn 4, once you reach that point, then you can just you can attack lower, seal. I could have sworn you could stun this guy. How late is it? Or is it just never at all? Maybe that's something else that's specified in the information page. Okay. Friend only having 24 crit. Now I want my team to not do as much damage. Because now I'm just dedicated to see this standby. Calm down, Vegeta. Calm down. Calm down. Oh gosh, he's gonna go nuts, isn't he? Yep. I'm very happy with what they did for the 6th anniversary LRs. They really did my boys justice, because I started playing consistently myself December 2020 and like really hopped back in right, because my account's been existing for a long time. It's like 2016, but I was like kind of off and on about it for a while. I don't think we're gonna get to the standby, which is unfortunate. Do that. This team is just too goated. But like I was saying, yeah, the 6th anniversary for me was just such a great time. Ow. Well, at least he can't super multiple times. There's been better celebrations than the 6th anniversary at this point, of course. Pretty much every anniversary since has been better in terms of like content and stuff like that. In terms of character choice, you know, that's all subjective, but like in terms of like how much content like the anniversaries will provide, like it's only gotten better since, but maybe it's just bias in some sort of way. The 600 version just had just something in the air. It was special to me. I think it was just because it was like very soon after like I hopped back in, like started playing consistently. So anyway, bringing all that up to just point out that like I have a lot of fondness for the 6th anniversary LRs, especially Ultra Instinct Goku. But now that they made Evolution Blue Vegeta so good, because even back then on release, he was like, eh? He's kind of like, eh, like obviously UI Goku's better. Alright, they got the finish here. So, yeah, they just make sure they don't get super before attacking, but otherwise they're good in here against Cell Max. I mean, lowering attack definitely helps a lot here. So, yeah, they're definitely one of the best units in the game, huh? That's what I'd say. Yeah, I just wanted a little bit more experience using them just to see like potentially a fight they could struggle in, but like they kind of did. But like once we got into the groove of things, like they have this standby that you can use too, where they guard and all that. So that, you know, be a lot more defensive. That was fun. For a one-phase fight taking 21 minutes, that's just wild to me. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a fun one. Of course, as usual, make sure y'all check the Baba Shop.